Welcome back to No Fluff Zone here with Miss H. And today we're doing page 113, Unit 3, Week 2. So, today is Wednesday, and hopefully you're watching this again on Thursday. And today we're going to survey the text, we're going to make our predictions, and we're going to annotate the text, right? So, when you survey the text, you look at all the features of the text. You examine the title, a shooting star. I look at the illustration. Okay. So it looks like a girl's looking outside and she sees a little shooting star, right? Now we're going to write a prediction at the bottom because we have a lot of room. I predict this text will be about a girl who sees a shooting star. All right, that's my prediction. You have 1 minute to write your own prediction. Alright, so we already made our prediction. Now we're going to annotate the text. So annotate the text means we're going to read to understand the text the first time, this time. A shooting star. You should always have a marker when you're reading. It helps you keep your spot. Carla's character, family got to the park setting in the late afternoon setting. The sun was shining in the blue sky. There was not a cloud anywhere. Carla and her sister Rosa, character. Oh, we already did Carla. So now we're going to do Rosa. We're excited. It was their first camping trip. They ran around the campsite. Campsite setting. They saw lots of big evergreen trees. A chipmunk ran on a branch overhead. So, right here, what would be the beginning of the story? Right here. It was their first camping trip. We have the word first. So, it's letting us know the beginning of the story. A chipmunk ran. Chipmunk character. Maybe something happens important with a chipmunk. That's why it's important to always annotate the text. Ran on a branch overhead. Mama said, character. Let's get things set up. Then we can go for a hike. Papa added, we should have enough time to hike before nightfall. Character. Setting. After the tents were set up, the family hiked. Oops. Daylight was fading as they returned to the campsite. So this is the middle because they're saying after. So after the beginning. Look, there are fireflies here, said Carla. Now let's flip over. Wow, look how happy Carla looks. This is probably Carla. She looks happy, happy, happy. Happy to see the shooting star. Everyone looked up to watch the fireflies. Just then, they saw a shooting star across the dark night sky. "What is that?" Rosa asked. "It's a shooting star. Some people say you can wish on a shooting star and your wish will come true," said Papa. Carla and Rosa quickly made wishes. Mama explained. "Some people call it a shooting star. It's not a star though. It's really just some dust flying toward the earth. It heats up and glows. That's what we see." "No matter what we call it, I hope our wishes come true," said Carla. So then at the end, they saw a shooting star, right? So that is the order of our story. In the beginning, they went camping. It was their first time camping. Then they set up the stuff. And then they went hiking. After they went hiking, they looked up to the nighttime sky. And they saw a shooting star and made a wish. All right? So now I'm going to give you a few minutes to read the story by yourself, okay? So today you're going to be reading with your marker the story by yourself. Ready, set, go. So remember, for sequence, we learned in class, the sequence means the order or steps in which things happen in a text, right? So for the beginning of the story, you would see keywords like first or in the beginning. In the middle of the story, you would see words like then, later, midway, and next. And towards the end of the story, you might see words like finally, lastly, and in the end. Sometimes when a text is organized in a sequential order or in the order in which things happen, there'll be specific dates, times, months, and years, right? So you'll see a lot of this type. When you see dates and times and months, think of informational text, okay? So just to review, we're focusing on sequence, beginning, middle, and end, and how the sequence of a story moves the plot along. In other words, how it makes the story first. In the beginning, they usually give us a problem or something different that's happening, and then a solution, right? This story didn't really have a problem or a solution, but it had a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you can imagine or visualize that first they went to hike, first they went camping, then they set up the tents and stuff, their campsite. In the middle, they went hiking, right? And at the end of the story, they went to see the shooting stars, right? Stargazing. So, don't forget, stay up to date with the latest No Fluff Zone homework vids. You should subscribe and turn on your notifications. Until next time, bye!